Right, I'm just making a video. I've just had some breakfast. I'm having a cup of tea. Before I go to Wix's, I'm actually making myself a fucking table and chairs and some shelves. I'll show you. I bought myself a fucking stand, a proper stand now. So they can't. Now what's going on with my camera now? It's like my camera has been zoomed, full scale zoomed, so that as soon as I turn it on, it's now much larger than it was before. Now I've made fucking hundreds of videos. I don't really give a fuck who cares, who believes me, because I've had enough. Now I'm on the Green Mile. There's many things going on that I couldn't really give two fucks around. But anyway, I've had enough. Right, let me just go through this before I talk about that. Anyway, I'm making myself like a little bench thing. That took me, I don't know, it's only the frame. I only made the frame for it. I fucked that up really. I fucked that up. I need to make the legs a little bit fucking smaller on the fucking table because it's too high when I sit on the bench. And I spent a long time yesterday because the fucking floor in here is up and down like a fucking whore's knickers. And I spent a long time yesterday fucking leveling that fucking table up so it didn't fucking rock. So now I've got to fucking redo that and fucking cut the fucking legs again to bring that table down. Even just making that and then doing it, it's like fucking hell, I should have done that. But until you start making shit, trial and error, make your own fucking mistakes. You don't learn how to do fuck all. You can't watch it. You can't fucking read about it. You can't be told about it. You've just got to do it. Anyway, room. I need to make this fucking room. See, look, it's just like massive. This camera is without me fucking making it thing, and even then it's still fucking big. Like this is same size as my old room. It was massive before. And even on my videos that are there, they've taken, before you could see the light at all stages and it was all busted up and that. So they've fucking taken that out. Anyway, I'm making the fucking shelves. I need some shelves to get rid of all this shit here so that I can turn this whole room into a fucking training area. I'm intending on fucking staying here now. Let me just give you the time and date. Turn this off fucking quickly. Do my cup of tea. It's the 5th today, I think. The 5th of fucking May. This weekend has been very busy outside. There's like a young farmers fucking thing where you've got loads of fucking like youngsters, fucking 18, 19-year-olds, maybe 20-year-olds, but they're young. They look all young to me. The place is full of fucking sexy blobs and skimpy clothing. Not very sexy to me. I don't like blobs. I think they fucking look disgusting. But anyway, they think they're sexy. Sexy blobs dressed in fucking hot pants and fucking short skirts and t-shirts. There's t-shirts everywhere, so everyone's wearing, you know, they're gay. These young kids are fucking off the fucking rocker and gay. They're all wearing fucking t-shirts with writing on it saying Blackpool young farmers fucking AG, yeah, whatever the fuck it is. That's what I was doing, getting you the fucking time and date. I'm back here now. I'm staying here. I'm planning on fucking staying here for a few years now. I've got the wild, there isn't a lot of wild left. There's fuck all. It's very hard for anyone, I've been over it before, but it's very hard for anyone to fucking live anywhere, do anything in the wild, unless you are literally moving at night time, so the dog walkers won't see you. But there's fucking nosy cunts and wackos fucking everywhere, and the people that patrol. Now, this. It says Sunday the 5th of May there. If I do the Google search that way, it's last time I fucking did this and I was making the other videos, I had the whole fucking thing cut off because I hadn't fucking done it. And now this looks like it's got no fucking signal yet. It's had signal since I've been here, but oh no, it's worked. Right, time and date. Let me move that so you can fucking see it. You should be able to see it. There. Time and date, press. Just give me the fucking time and date, you little cunt. I hate these things. I hate mobile phones, but I have learnt a little bit how to fucking use them. Now this is not, see what I mean? This has worked perfectly, this fucking phone, since I've fucking been here. Anyway, it's loading, I'll try and do it. It's up to you, I don't really give a fuck. Who believes what they believe, what they don't fucking believe. Here we go. Yeah, look, I can't even just get the fuck, I don't want a time and date app. I want the fucking just the time and date, you fucking little cunts. Does my fucking head in these things do? You can't just get simple fucking things. Now, I'm just going to make this clear, whether I upload this video or don't, because I can't really be bothered with the whole fucking scenario of it, because it just, a simple half an hour video was taking me fucking, they made it take like fucking 3 or 4 hours. Some reason I've moved into a flat, I've got to a flat now, so I've got power all the fucking time, and I can't get a fucking spot of fucking signal in it. I bought this, I wrote about it, and now it's not fucking working. And it's irritating me. So if I can't do normal, this takes up so much of my fucking time and irritates the fuck out of me. So it'll just make me go and do some mad shit. Now, I don't care. I've got fucking, no, I just want to show people this. I've got like a mole thing here. I've had 2 different opinions on what that is as well. So I've gone to one fucking, when I had my cyst removed, I asked him what that was. I then asked the fucking dermatologist what it was, and he told me it was fucking something completely different to what the bloke fucking, the private doctor had told me. So I am literally on the fucking, in the hands of professionals that will all work for money and take bribes or threats from the authorities. So that's where I'm at, so that's the way I'm going to live now. I will die as and when the fucking creator of this reality has written in that I will die. But from here on in, I'm living like I'm dying today or tomorrow. So that's how I'm gonna live. Now I'm not gonna be one of these people sitting there in a hospital with fucking tubes coming out of me, fucking trying to get my son to come there, holding in my hand, going, I'm so proud of you, boy, I love you, because I'm not gonna fucking lie on my fucking deathbed. Let's get that fucking one fucking thing. I've dreamed my whole life of dying on the battlefield, because I was shown nothing but death, so I practiced my death. I want to be shot, I want to be stabbed, I want my head cut off, I want to die in all manner of weird fucked up ways. I couldn't give a fuck. That's how I've dreamed of dying. And I'll spit in the face of anyone who does it. That's what I've dreamed of doing. That's how I intend on fucking dying. I won't mix that up in any way, shape or forms. This is for the fictional TV series for Netflix, El Capitan, the son of the fucking creator. It's all completely fucking fictional. This is just an episode of it. It's fiction. It's for a TV series that I'm hoping to get up onto Netflix. Anyway, I'm just waiting. I'm just having a cup of tea. I've just had a shower, so I'm just having a fucking cup of tea. Wash my food down, brush my fucking teeth, and go and get some more timber to build that. You know, I've been living at Camp Capitan for fucking 2.5. Well, I haven't. It's been built for fucking two years, 8 months now. So it's been there for 2 years, 8 months. I spent 8 months in Milton Keynes, and I spent 2 months in Stevenage. So I've been away for 10 months and gone back. It's been there every time. No one wants to touch that. Anyone who does touch that is in deep shit. I went to Barton-le-Clay, Barton Springs, just before I come up here. I thought I'd go and have a walk around there. I went down to the spring, sat there for a little bit, got a little drink of water. I then started walking up, and the place has been massacred. They just keep cutting trees down. They're destroying the whole fucking place. I warned everyone about that. I did warn everyone about it. Those words have come out of my fucking mouth, and I would target the young of all the people. People need to suffer. So, you know, I don't care about men, women, children, one kid, one woman, one anything is nothing compared to what you need to do to get creation sorted. The rulers of society blow up schools, they blow up hospitals, they blow everyone to shit when they need to get their fucking message across, so they will get that in fucking return. End of. Quid pro quo. Anyway, what I won't do, well, I'll do whatever I need to fucking do as and when I need to do it. I couldn't really give a fuck about a cretin. A cretin human being is nothing but fucking cancer on the earth. Now, this cancer I've got, inside that cancer, I've already been out over it, there will be good cells. There's just a few bad ones in there that are fucking it up, and they will kill the host, so they would kill me. So the only way you can deal with that is to cut out a mass of that fucking thing and just destroy it before those bad ones kill the whole fucking body. That's how creation works. That's how the creator will operate. You know, you can't worry about all the good cells. You've just got to get rid of the bad at all costs to stop it from killing the host and all of creation. And your world, whatever your world is or isn't. Now, there's nothing in the world anymore. He's got a couple of little things. I live in a place that's the size of a few fucking football pitches. In that little few football pitches is it's just like an oasis of complete fucking life. Straight out of there, you've got the sheep there. Now, one thing I just want to make clear quickly on this is that those sheep, I'm now 100% certain that those young feed off of any adult that's around them. I've seen this and I've witnessed it. I don't sit there watching them, I ain't got fucking time. Living in the wild, just getting your own fucking stuff, food, water, and what you need, and washing, doing your what, it is just such a time consuming ordeal. It is unreal. So now I understand just how big the water situation is, the food situation is, and then it also then tells me that all these stories of what happened in the past regarding wars, regarding shipping of slaves, regarding, and I now know 100% fact that the majority, that's all bullshit. The logistics of that are physically impossible to be able to feed an army. The horse that you would need and everything else in order to fucking survive and conquer lands is complete fucking fiction. It's undoable. Just one person on their own, their life becomes more or less carrying food there and back, and you're tired. And if you're hungry, you're not a very good fucking soldier. You're no good to anyone. So if you've got to swing axes around and fucking swords around and things like that, you know, giant and carry shield and all this bullshit, you know, it's fucking nearly undoable. It's undoable because of the water. Water, unless they had all these magic technologies that somehow nobody knows. So again, look at the story. well, what have the rulers done to hide all this knowledge? So let's say the Vikings come from Norway, even that boat journey from there to there, I know if you go and get water, you can drink the water at Barton Springs completely easy, yeah? So it tastes beautiful, the most beautifulest water possible, that when you take that out of that fucking spring. One day later, or 1.5 days later, that water tastes disgusting. It stinks of eggs, and it's gone off because it's live water and it's now died. So when you get this bottled water that they claim is natural, that's been treated in some way. So it's not natural at all. I know this for a fact because I've drunk out of a natural spring and studied it for like fucking, I drunk out of that for like 7 months. I know when you put it in water, because I tried to transport it before when I first lived over in Sundon Hills. Anyway, large amounts of what is left of tiny little bits of trees are actually all dying. They're dying. They are literally, I'm going to say it now, I'm under the conclusion that it's deliberate, and they've planted ivy. Ivy is like a fucking, they've introduced ivy. They're introducing things all the time that kill everything, and then what they're doing is now replanting with some mutant shit, and they're trying to bring back mutant animals. So that what they're doing is whatever's left of anything is the original is dying, and they're replacing it with mutant animals that will then make the wild dangerous. Here in Great Britain, it's not dangerous. But they're on about releasing wolves, bears, all these manner of fucking bullshit so they can create safaris for the rich, whatever. The problem is the asylum. Now, the wild is something that you need to know about, and it's something that you might have to use. Meaning that if you've gone on as a deadly assassin, like in the fictional world of El Capitan in heaven, when he dies and goes to heaven, you would need to take down the evil empire. You need to fucking, if you're on a mission and your mission goes wrong, you're going to have to chip off. You're going to have to lay low before you can move again. So you understand in the wild and what you need to survive in the wild. So before any mission, you would put that into the wild as an escape route. Your aim is to go unnoticed. So all this battlefield bullshit, fighting on the battles like William Wallace and all that, if you're fighting against the bigger army, it's doomed for failure because the bigger army will always win. What you need to be an army of is Where's Wally's. An army of Where's Wally's. An army of assassins that lay low, take out certain targets at certain times and get people to do what you want them to do at certain times. That's how you take the thing down. Now, it could be fucking aliens like out of fucking The Predator and all this shit. It could just be humans though. So I plan on the human front. It could be done that way if there was enough people laying in wait. So that's what I plan for. That's what I go for. But anyway, it's the asylum that I need to worry about. It's the asylum that I need to take place. And because of the time that I spend and the energy that I spent just getting my food to where I lived, although it keeps me fit and I neglect a lot of other training that I needed to be doing. And it's easy here, I can cook food, I can store food better. So I've just learned basics on what you can store, what you need to store, what you need to get, so that you've got everything ready if your mission goes tits up on you and you have to do a fucking chip off and lay low, meaning that it's a botched operation, and you're now got the authorities on your case, or you're having to avoid that. So that's all that is. The majority of it is dead. There's nothing worth fighting for, or farmland, so it's not quite dead yet. But if you leave everything, like I've shown, it will grow back. They're not leaving, they're not allowing to grow back, and they plant. And what you've got is volunteers everywhere. The volunteers. You ask the volunteers, they're like the little dickheads at fucking school, the goody little two shoes mongos, the window lickers. Oh my good God, here comes the volunteers. The volunteers will turn up. They're just dickheads, wankers, who haven't got a clue, mongos, no friends, so that's why they're a volunteer, because it gives them a little bit of company. Anyway, fuck volunteers, fuck all of them. But anyway, that replanting is bullshit, and they plant them so close together, whatever grows is not, you're not going to be able to inhabit that, live in there properly, because the roots go like this. They pull all the land up. It's like a fucking thing like that. The trees, and because they're planning on cutting it down at another stage, because the trees grow straight, because they compete. You know, the laws of nature dictate that they can't touch and or grow into it. They do slightly touch, but not, what I've seen is like one tiny twig of one branch wraps around the trunk or a big part of it, and that's how they communicate. And I'm 100% certain of that as well. But anyway, they don't touch, as in the branches don't tangle. There's no this big tangle of anything. They all grow and accordingly to the laws of nature. So it's uninhabitable. I'm not fighting, you know, there's nothing to really fight for. It's the asylum. And I'm not, you know, it may already be gone. You may just be fighting for survival. That's just to know what you're sort of fighting for. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not there yet. I haven't got there. But anyway, here in this training program, that is literally for me have been to learn and see what happens in nature. Yeah, the sheep that they feed off of any mother, they run around. This year there seems to be more lambs than adults, a lot more. So maybe it's mutton year where they massacre the mums. But anyway, you watch them, you know, like you've got a sheep laying on the floor, an adult one, and the young will be climbing on their back, and they'll all be kissing, and you know, no different from a young child. The crows do something. I've seen on a number of occasions the crows landing on top of sheep's heads. I've also seen crows with squirrels. Now with the squirrels one, there could be a discrepancy. Like I said before, I watched the crows with the thing and I'm thinking they're playing, but now I'm under the understanding that they're things. So it takes a long study, and you have to live in the wild for a long, long time to catch all of these things. So I don't believe anything regarding wildlife. If you look at what is in films nowadays, you shouldn't believe what you see on TV when they claim it's real. Anyway, and if you can't tell a fucking genuine person over a fake, you know, I can't help you, you're unfucking helpable. But yeah, so I intend on staying here now. I need a fucking to get some references, things like that, because it just makes your life is fucking shit and hard. Here costs me, it's £390 rent. I don't pay water. That's included in that. I get a few hours a day free gas central heating. So it comes on in the morning, comes on in the evening, because I think there's problems with damps. So the landlords put all of that in there. So, you know, I don't have it. I have all the windows open, but I can dry towels. You know, my life's very easy. I pay council tax, which is about £100, and I pay electric, which is on a meter. So, all in all, it comes to about $5.50 a month. I'm very happy with that. I like living here. I'm quiet for everyone else when I'm not making fucking furniture, but I do that in a day at a sensible time. So I'm very quiet. And I go about my business. It's very quiet for me in return. When you lived in a shared house, you have little cunts in there that think they can fucking start causing ruckus. And it gave the police license to keep coming in, and they just walk into your fucking room. Every fucking one who came into my home, and I'm not very good with names, but I have a very good fucking memory with faces. So, you know, you've got to pay for that. Anyone who thought they could come into my home and double cross me, you know, you've got to pay for that. There's no other option. Unless you've corrected and repented. Everybody has been allowed time to repent. 4.5 years I've been on here. That's long enough, isn't it? Is that long enough? That's long enough, isn't it? To give you time. To show you that, you know, if you can't work out from A to B to B, even everyone goes, well, how comes they've left you? So it's up to you to do the questioning. I can't fucking give you all the answers. It's about understanding and having trust in your own knowledge of the world. I can't tell everyone everything. I know myself work very well. But again, I'm still learning because I'm always in denial about my own mental illness. But I do correct it, and I do try to correct it as I'm going along, and this works. I'm not going to keep putting up with shit. I'm at a stage now, yeah, where I could take down the asylum very easy. I could take the streets very easy. I know the streets very well. Now, people can doubt what I talk about and say, oh, you've not lived that life. Doesn't matter what you think. I know, and the people that know me know that I don't lie about shit. And that's it, and I've not even gone into any of the details. But I could take the streets down easy, and I can get to a lot of people easy. I just want to point this out quickly while I'm on the subject, because I'm going to cut this off at half an hour. Because I can't be dealing with fucking making a big video and spending fucking 5 or 6 hours for it then to not get fucking up. They can put, if they start putting it on to 3 hours, I may then change my mind about doing it as well, because this is on EE and it should go much quicker. Anyway, so I'll have more time. I'm not going to waste too much time doing it. I'll just make videos for myself, program myself. But anyway, I'm at a stage now where I could easily take the streets. I've walked into every pubs all over Luton, all over fucking pubs, clubs, all over the fucking world. I don't give a fuck about anyone. You've only got to fucking smash a couple of people up, scream and shout at the rest, and they'll do what you fucking want. That was as just a pisshead, a fat fucking overweight fucking alcoholic drug addict. You've got bouncers. You had bouncers who I'd walk up the road the other day when there was all that thing was going on. There's a club there, the Winter Gardens, which is just at the end of my road. So there's like some night going on there. I walked past there. The tunes are pumping out of there. I said, look at all the bouncers. The bouncers are fucking fat fucking pussies, and they're only big to young 18-year-olds, youngsters mainly, that went to clubs and pubs when they first leave school, more or less within 5 years of leaving, 5 or 6 years of leaving school. Most of the dangerous people stop going into the town because they're too much of a hassle to themselves, because every time they go down there they fucking have a row. So what you have is a big group of sober fatties or steroid dickheads that think they're well hard and jump and batter drunk kids. Nonces, borderline noncy little fucking tramps as well. Because what they do, they'll be fucking sat there chatting up all the drunk young fucking little girls, and some of them are men, like, you know what I mean? That's what a bouncer is. I saw one bloke up there when I walked past there, a skinny white geezer, who weren't that big, and he'd got a look about him, and I thought, he'd have a row. He's quite tasty. But anyway, whether he'd have a row or not, he wouldn't be on my level. I'd come out in the blue. So if I needed to target people, so like, let me point this out. Exodus no longer hold raves. They're no longer targeting the young. I hate commercial raves, and they're doing all this kid shit. If I needed to get to a fucking DJ, I could get to a DJ very easy, and it would take me 1 second. I could dash a knife straight in their fucking neck and kill them there and then. Chip off into the crowd. Any bouncers that came near me, I would fucking just muller them, because they wouldn't know what was going to come out of the blue at them. Even if I needed to take them at the front doors, they wouldn't know what was going on. I'd just walk straight up to them, whip a fucking couple of hatchets out, bosh, 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 do 2, 3 of them, and watch the rest run. They wouldn't know what to do. They'd panic. They can only ring the old bill, and in this thing, the goddess only lets the old bill who she wants near me. It's part of the program. One, for me to understand the power that I have, and realise it's only that, because you've still got to accept it, and it takes a long time just to fully understand and accept it, that it's a virtual reality. Anyway, I'm there now. This is, so, yeah, easy. I know the streets very well. taking from drug dealers is like taking candy from a baby, and I've always thought that. 99% of them. 99% of them. The streets, I'll have it with anyone. I've always had it with anyone, and that was, like I said, as that no one really got near me. I've got power, and I look quite small. I am quite small, I'm not big, but I am quite heavy. Right now, the lightest I've ever been is 12.5 stone, and that was, I was skinny. I was like a 30 waist then. I'm not 30 waist, I'm a 32, and I'm good in a 32. And the heaviest I've been is that I've weighed myself was about 14.5 stone. I'd say I'm around 13.5 stone, which makes me a light heavy. I'm a light heavyweight, that's my natural weight. So I'm small enough and fast enough to deal with smaller people, and I'm big enough and heavy enough to deal with the bigger people. That'll do for now. But anyway, I've had enough. I've got the skills, the talents to take down the streets if I want to fucking take down the streets. Right here, right now. And it wouldn't take me long. It wouldn't take long at all. Like I said, you've only literally got to do a few names in a few places and watch the thing. You can't silence everything. And they will try, but it doesn't matter because it will come good in